I want to talk to you about two words that are interlaced and intertwined today: purpose and passion. And their arch nemesis is position, because so many people chase the latter and they veer away from purpose and passion. And I wonder how many people give hours upon hours, 8, 10, 12, 16 hours a day to a job or a company or a corporation that has nothing to do with the thing that you're most passionate about. I wonder how many people wake up in the morning and put their feet on the floor when they get out of their bed, and they're angry and they're sick to their stomach and they have a headache, and the first thing they say is, "Oh man, I've got to go to work." I wonder how many people get to work and punch the clock, and the minute that they punch in, they start the countdown because they could only think about when it's time to leave at the end of the day. I wonder how many people work Monday through Friday, and on Friday when they clock out, they can't even enjoy their weekend because they're dreading Monday over the whole weekend. When we go to the younger generation, I wonder how many people are in school and they're chasing a degree that ended up being the easiest way out for them. I wonder how many people went into a field because they wanted to just chase the money. I wonder how many people listened to friends when they told them and they shared their dreams, and their friends told them that they were crazy, and they let it misguide them, and they went into something else that they felt would be more secure or easier for them to attain. I wonder how many people are upset because they've wasted 30 years in a career that had nothing to do with what they were passionate about, and that whole 30 or 35 years they lived in what if, and that's a nasty place to live. When you chase your passion and you envision it, once you get to that point where that vision becomes reality, there's no greater feeling in the world. And when you're working a job or you're trapped in a career that has nothing to do with what you're passionate about, every little thing irritates you and annoys you, and you just tell everybody at work and everybody at home, "I can't wait to quit. I can't wait to get out of there." And you go home and you start thinking about that dream that you're so passionate about. You're at work using resources on the job to research and Google that thing that you're the most passionate about because it burns inside of you, and your purpose is usually uncovered as soon as you start pursuing your passion. And when you're taking an easy way out, or you're just chasing a position or security, you never excel because you never give 100%. And so you're stuck in a job where you never get a promotion, where you never do anything worth leaving there. You never leave a legacy. And when you leave, nobody remembers you because you never gave 100% effort. Because anytime you ran into a challenge, you weren't passionate about it. And so you just let it discourage you, and you were okay just getting by. And when you realize that you were in the wrong position, you said, "My circumstances, my family, my bills, those are the things that won't allow me to chase it. I have to stay on the job." And Bruce Lee said, "To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities." If you want to do something bad enough, you'll find a way. If not, it's easy for you to make an excuse. And when you chase your passion and you make that thing a reality, it doesn't just look okay like that job or that situation that you're trapped in. It looks like greatness. When I look at Steph Curry playing basketball, and his mother had to ask a coach for a position for him to try out, when I look at how they said he was never going to make it, he was too little, and other players that you don't even hear about anymore, they said had more of an upside than Steph Curry. I look at a player that was passionate because in the beginning of his career, he was injured and people said he would never make it. And now you're looking at a 2-time MVP and an NBA champion, and it looks like greatness. He makes the game look easy because he was passionate at his work and his effort in making his game good enough so that he could prove everybody wrong. It never looks okay. Tom Brady, he was 6'6", and they said he looked lanky and slinky in the draft. And they said he couldn't push the ball down the field, and 198 people were picked in the draft before arguably the best quarterback to ever play the game. When people are taking off because the football season beats up on your body, Tom Brady in March, when usually people are still recovering from injuries, and you hear so many people that lose say, "Well, I need to get away from football for a while at the end of the season." And Michael Strahan said he was at a party with Tom Brady, and Tom Brady would not take an alcoholic beverage or any sugary food or anything that would mess up his regimen, because at the beginning of March, he was already training for the next season. And when you chase your passion after the fifth, when it feels so good, at the parade, Tom Brady held up the trophy in Boston as they were going down the parade, and he said, "I told you I was going to bring this sucker home, and I did." When you pursue your passion and you make that thing great, it never looks just okay. It always is covered in greatness. And so somebody is saying right now, I need to get out of the situation that I am in, and I need to chase my passion. And in my passion, I will find my purpose. And when those two come together, I may finally experience the fulfillment that I hear so many people talking about. And be ready for sleepless nights. Be ready for empty bank accounts. Be ready for tears. Be ready for the people who encouraged you when you shared your passion with them. As soon as you get up off the couch and you start chasing it, some of them are going to leave. Some of them won't support. Some of them won't be there, but it's not their passion. It's yours. First unanimous MVP, they said he would never make it in the NBA. 6th round draft pick, 5-time Super Bowl champion. What will be the legacy that you leave in this world as a result of you chasing your passion and knowing that your purpose is greater than the circumstance that you find yourself in right now?